Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you guys about the weekend and not letting the weekend destroy your diet. So, a bit about me. I've been bodybuilding for like 5 years now. I still love bodybuilding, I still love dieting, but I am a regular person as well. I still love junk food. I still love burgers and fries. I still love pizza. I still love chocolate chip cookies. I still love croissants. I still love breakfast sandwiches. I still love grilled cheese sandwiches. I love food. So, um, I'm gonna talk to you guys about not letting the weekend destroy your diet. Um, a bit about me: I don't drink at all. I've never had a sip of alcohol. I don't smoke marijuana. Um, I don't drink my calories for the most part. No milk, no fruit juices, um, no soda, nothing like that. So that sort of stuff I don't have to worry about. But let's say the weekend comes around. I've been good on my diet. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the week rolls by. I've been weighing everything. I've been tracking everything. And I've been sticking to my diet and I'm seeing progress. And then the weekend comes around. For me, it would be a lot easier to get away with eating junk food and to get away with having these huge cheat days and these cheat meals, because I've been bodybuilding, as I said, for a while now, and I have pretty good conditioning, pretty good endurance, pretty good pace. I can burn calories at a pretty good pace. So it would be pretty easy for me to lose weight, even after a cheat meal or a cheat day. But as I said, I can still ruin my fat loss phase. I can still ruin my weight loss. I can still ruin my goals just because I decided to have a cheat day or a cheat meal. If I decide to enjoy myself and splurge, even though I don't drink, I don't smoke, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna overconsume calories. Let's say like a 10,000 plus calories. I'm gonna gain 2 pounds of fat from that, and that's 2 pounds of fat I have to lose in some way, shape, or form, whether it's by burning the food off or by not eating and fasting. So, if we are talking about the weekends, that's sort of how it plays out for me. I can, as easy as it is for me to drop weight on the weekends, it's pretty easy for me to gain weight on the weekends as well. And I mean, I'm super dedicated to this. I train, I diet on Friday, Saturday. I'm on a gym on a Friday, Saturday night. I'm dieting, I'm tracking my calories, I'm doing everything. Whether it's Friday, Saturday, but let's say Sunday rolls around and I want to enjoy myself, it would be pretty easy for me to gain weight after a 10,000 plus calorie cheat day. I would put on, I don't know, 2 pounds of fat. And what's gonna happen? I'm set back another 1 or 2 weeks. Because I decided to enjoy some food like a regular person. Which doesn't really happen, if I'm being honest with you, because if that happens, I'm gonna make sure that I don't eat and that I lose weight after that. So, but that's another topic. So, if you guys are sort of wondering about how it would go around for, I don't know, a person who's not as into bodybuilding, who's not as into losing weight, cutting weight as I am, I'm gonna tell you guys that it would be super easy for someone who's not into bodybuilding and fitness and dieting as I am to ruin their weight loss progress and to ruin their fat loss goals. Let's say the weekend comes around and you want to enjoy yourself, you've been doing good, maybe you're not as experienced with bodybuilding and cutting weight, then what's gonna happen? It's Friday night and you decide to go to a bar. Saturday night you decide to go to a bar, you're drinking, and there's junk food, and you're hanging around your party. Let's say you're at a party and you're eating junk food and you're drinking, and sooner or later you're like, what, 10 pounds above the weight you want to be, because first of all, you didn't take care of yourself on the weekend. You didn't go to the gym, and you didn't track, you didn't weigh your food, you didn't make sure that you were losing weight and staying, and you know, doing everything 6 days of the week, let's say. Then you're gonna gain much more weight than, say, if I did that. If I gain weight on the weekend, it's gonna be a lot less weight than if a regular person does the same thing, or does much more than I do when it comes down to, you know, compromising themselves during a fat loss phase. They're gonna gain much more fat than I am. And I mean, 2 pounds of fat is not nothing, even for me. And I know how to drop the fat even after like having a whole bunch of food. But it's still not like the easiest thing in the world for me to drop weight after, you know, after eating a whole bunch of food. It's not the easiest thing in the world for me to drop weight after that. So I'm gonna tell you guys that the weekends do play a pretty crucial role during your fat loss phase, because if you are interested and invested into losing weight and getting into shape and, you know, getting shredded, then you will have to be sort of disciplined, even on, let's say, Friday night or Saturday night. I mean, you're gonna have to be on a diet. You're gonna have to do your weight training. You're gonna have to do your cardio sessions. You're going to have to stick to your goals, whether you're motivated or not. So, as I said, it's super easy to ruin and sabotage yourself on the weekend. It's easy for me to do it, and I've been bodybuilding for a while now. So just think about how, like, the regular person, how it would play out for someone who's not as into bodybuilding as I am. They would probably gain the weight, and they would maybe not lose it, or maybe they'd lose less than I would. Because, again, the weekends, I know that it's super easy for the weekends to come around, and I want something, I want to enjoy myself, I want to splurge, and I gained like 2 pounds because I wanted some food. And I'm super strict. I'm super strict. I weigh everything, I track everything, I make sure that I'm doing everything right. And it can be pretty hard as well, you know. The weekend comes around, I want something, and sometimes I just have to say no, because maybe throughout the week I had a bit more food than I should have, and then I have to say, okay, I'm not gonna splurge on the weekend. So don't let the weekends ruin your diet. Don't let the weekends ruin your fitness goals and your fat loss phase, because it's super easy to sabotage yourself on weekends. Friday night, let's say you go to a bar, you grab drinks, and you're hungover, and then you wake up late, and then now you're like, what, 5 pounds overweight, 10 pounds up. In reality, you're like only 2 pounds up, but you still gain weight because you decided to splurge, and you didn't sort of compensate for the splurge. whether it's by fasting, whether it's by increasing your cardio. Don't let the weekends ruin your diet. It's super easy for it to happen, and it sucks when it happens. It's happened to me like a couple times, and it still sucks every time it happens. I know that I want food and I want to enjoy myself, like a regular person every once in a while. But it is sort of, it still sucks whenever I just want to enjoy myself and I'm not able to, or I I gain weight because I decided to eat. So that's how it comes around with the weekend for me. That's how it goes. And I sort of just, I don't know. I'm just very concerned with my diet, even on the weekends, because I've been bodybuilding for a while now. And I just get very concerned even on the weekends, because I've gained weight on a weekend after a weekend. And it set me back like 1 or 2 weeks, 3 weeks even. And it can be hard to recover from, because I know it can be hard to recover from, because it's happened to me a couple times, and then a month goes by, 2 months go by, and I'm, like 5 pounds up, and I'm struggling to lose it because I'm practicing the same methods. And so yeah, the weekends can make or break your fat loss phase. And I understand how hard it can be, even for me, to stick to my diet on the weekend, or to lose weight and to stay on track on the weekend. And I don't drink. I don't sort of compromise myself, or I try, at least I try not to. But yeah. I know a lot of us come from different levels of motivation and dedication. Some of us might not be as dedicated. Some of us might have different lifestyles. Maybe some of us don't care as much. Maybe some of us don't care if we gain weight after the weekend. Maybe the weekend is just another weekend for us. Maybe we don't have like some sort of path or some sort of like progress that we need to maintain. Yeah, the weekends can be hard, even for me. Today I was supposed to enjoy myself a bit, but I didn't, because yesterday I overconsumed some calories, and I do feel sort of guilty about it, so I'm not going to consume anything that I shouldn't today, because I know how easy it can be to just freaking, to drop weight after a bad weekend. So don't let the weekends ruin your diet. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later.